What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Stang1981. So it's been a while. It's been a really long time since I put a vlog on YouTube for a while. So to speed you guys up, here's my, you guys don't know, here's my 550X. And I got some stuff for it. It's going to be right here. Now, I'm going to make this kind of quick and concise, but to speed everybody up, if you guys even care or not. So I got a 550X a while back, and I was waiting on some parts. Well, the parts took a little longer than I wanted to, and we're going to get into that right now. So let's go ahead and speed this up, okay? So let's get into it. So with the magic of speeding things up, here we are right now. Back at you right here. So here you go. So we got something from Castle, shipment, and a bag. Save that one for last. So I'll do this one first. This one took up all my time, but I'm going to go ahead and pause this so I can get it started. Hang on just a second. Okay, here we go. So there's the mailer. There's nothing in it. So a typical unboxing video with a mailer, nothing inside. I'm going to push this out the best that I can. Pause. Okay, so pulling this out. Information on my fan. So here it is. It's a fan kit. Typical little PC fan, but Castle's. There's the literature. Pause, and I'll get back to the next one. Hang on just a second, right about. Okay, so now I'm going to the last thing, and I'll get to the envelope and tell you as to why it took so long. Okay, so got this back when I got it, local hobby store. So here you go. Typical receipt. You want to pause it to see what it was, that's fine, whatever. And I got this. So I'm going to do the 160 down the road, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one now with the HVE or FV, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one for now. So it's a Talon 120. Okay, long story short, I had to get this, I had to get that, and I had to wait almost a week. Then, if that wasn't enough, I had to wait even longer, because after I bought this guy, I had to make a phone call to Castle, which is this lovely envelope right here. And this little guy took a whopping 3 weeks and like 5 days to get. And it's this. So a Castle link. So their shipment was low. They make them per order. So that, along with everything else, that is what took so long. And it took almost 3 weeks to even get that in from the time I purchased that. So by the time I got to feeling out this thing and seeing all the things I needed, and I needed a fan for it as well, because I live in Florida, of course, if you guys don't already know that. Florida, it gets hot, and of course, it, you know, bouncing around from all over the place, including Florida, it gets warm. So this thing gets hot, and we'll see it one more time. Yep. Okay, typical stuff, typicals, you know, typical build kit. And then stay tuned for the next one, because I've got something else that's going to go corresponding to what I have on the table right here. So, long story short, so yeah, sorry to flip you guys around, but okay, so I got the literature, I got this. The literature came with this guy, the fan. The fan is great. It'll work with all these models right here. I got the Talon 120. The one I'm going to eventually buy is going to be the 160, which I don't see either one of these. I know it's one of them. Whatever. Hold on just a minute. Okay, there's a Talon 120. right there. And I don't know, whatever the 160 HVF is, I think it looks like this, whatever. But the 160, it'll look like one of these two over here. This is the Talon. It's going to look like one of these. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to get it down the road. The helicopter's not really set up for it. With the 160, it needs a little bit more stuff. It needs a gear swap and a couple other things. But I did do the motor swap for this when I'm ready to do it. So there's well, not a motor swap yet, but there's a motor already set up on hand for me to do that. I just have to do this, in case you guys don't know, I'm doing a 600 conversion, or a clone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off, which are the stock blades and the stock tail blades, and I'm going to switch those out to the corresponding ones that needed. And then you're going to see on the next video as to why I need to do all that, because it's a conversion, and I'm going to convert it into the 600 the way I wanted it originally, and I couldn't get one at the time. So there we go with that. And that's my video. That's my conclusion. Here's all the layout one last time. Here you go. Yeah, these parts over here are from when I bought a few extra miscellaneous things, but here you go. And that's going to be on the next video. Right there. So, there you go. There you go. Castle envelope. Nothing special. Just a little light deal. A few little boxes. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you liked it. I know it's a little fast, but I'll see you on the next one. Later.